Have you gone too far trying to prove yourself to your customers? I got a 15-page sales letter the other day from a marketing expert trying to convince me to attend his seminar. It was so bad, it absolutely blew me away. And I made a decision right then and there to record a short video for you to warn you about what not to do. If you don't want to go too far and turn your prospects off with your attempts to build your credibility and big note yourself, you'll want to pay particular attention to what I'm about to share with you right now. Surprisingly, this expert claimed to be a neuromarketing specialist. If you've watched the first few of my video series, you already know that the part of your brain that decides has a very short attention span. There is no way that your decision-making brain or mine would wade through 15 pages of copy about him and his products in order to convince you to attend a free seminar. Clearly, this guy doesn't understand how your brain works and decide. Else, he would have gotten to his point a lot sooner. You may not know this, but there are reportedly over 14,000 sales and marketing books on Amazon.com. And most of them, like the email from this guy with the marketing course, deal with techniques and strategies that cause your prospects to waste valuable time and energy thinking. Without realizing it, these techniques cause the recipients of your message to have to use their neocortex, the thinking part of their brain, to process what you are saying. Now, while some of these techniques may work for some of the people some of the time, they are not reliable or predictable because they are designed to trigger the wrong part of your customer's brain. So what do top sales and marketing performers do? Clearly, there are some principles that work. There's a process to marketing and selling products and services effectively. However, some of these principles, while valuable, have been taken to the extreme by many so-called experts, and in doing so, they've become ineffective at compelling your customers to decide. For example, I'm sure you've heard of the concept of social proof. This was first proposed by Dr. Robert Cialdini, and it essentially means that before people decide, they will often look to what other people are doing before making their decision. Social proof explains why customers will choose to go to a restaurant that is full and has a lineup out the door when the one right next door is almost empty and there are plenty of tables available. Dr. Cialdini concluded that you look around and assume that the busy restaurant must be better because others have decided to eat there. Social proof is an important driver, and on some level it does help your brain to conserve energy. Your customer has come to you because she is in pain in some aspect of her life or business, but she is also afraid of taking a risk, and social proof is one factor that can help to swing the balance in favor of your product or brand. However, too often, this is taken to the extreme. Take my example of the brand marketing expert. 5 out of 15 pages of his sales letter were specifically designed to show you how many people have used and love his products. Does this seem like a bit much to you? It's possible that his long-winded letter, while paved with good intentions to help you by providing social proof, might have had the undesired effect of causing his prospects to engage the neocortex and need to think about it. This is exactly my point. Social proof is a great tool in your marketing belt, but it is not as effective as understanding the 7 stimuli that trigger the decision-making part of your customer's brain. Knowing these 7 simple triggers can transform how you talk to your customers about what you do and your results. Now, remember, the decision-making part of your brain wants to avoid death and pain. How can you take away risk and pain for your customers right now? The extent to which you do this effectively will determine your success. And this information, which I call sales seduction, will help you go from overwhelming your prospects to convincing them.